What's up guys, Andreas from BidX here, and this video is about the automation, or more precisely how the bidding adjustments of the automation work. First of all, let's talk about the objectives of the bid adjustments. Goal number one is the optimization of already converted keywords. This means every already converted search term or keyword has corresponding performance data, like in ACoS. If this ACoS is above the own target value, for instance, a decreased bid would be the result. The second goal is to find keywords with a high conversion probability, and for this the click-through rate, or the CTR, plays a very important role. Because you can draw direct conclusions about the customer's purchase probability. The third goal is to identify keywords that will not convert in the future. This is like the previous example, only the other way around. The fourth goal of the bid adjustment is to identify keywords that will not convert at all in the future. For example, keywords that generate clicks and thus costs, but no sales. All of this, of course, has the big goal of maximizing revenues, and this is subject to a predetermined target ACoS value. Let us now come to the fundamentals for an adjustment. First of all performance data for a keyword since the last adjustment is summed up. Why since the last adjustment? Let's take our example again. A keyword has an ACoS that is above our target value. This is followed by a bid adjustment downwards. Now, of course, the newly occurred performance data must be interpreted individually and separately compared to the performance data occurred with the older and higher bid. Furthermore, an attribution period of 72 hours is taken into account. This is the time Amazon needs to securely assign all sales, clicks, and costs to an ad. In addition, a limit of statistical significance is also calculated. This is the minimum amount of clicks that the automation should wait until a relatively safe decision can be made. As a final basis, a maximum CPC is calculated and taken into account. This maximum CPC is the click price you can afford if you want to reach the target value. And this maximum CPC is calculated by multiplying the sales price multiplied with the target ACoS, multiplied with the conversion rate. The optimization then takes place in 5 phases. The first phase of the optimization is the optimization according to relevance. There are certain basic conditions that have to be fulfilled in order for the advertisement to be displayed at all. The first condition is winning the buy box. This means that as a seller, you have to be the owner of the buy box so that Amazon displays the advertisement. The second condition is the number of search results. If only very few search results are presented in the Amazon search result page, it's also possible that Amazon doesn't show any ads at all. The third point is the current bid. If a corresponding number of ads per search term are shown, the bid for the corresponding target must be high enough. And the fourth point is the relevance of the product. That means there must be a direct relevance between the entered search term, the advertised keyword, and the product so that the ad is displayed. For that reason, there are currently no automatic bid increases in this phase because the impression does not only depend on the current bid. However, this can be easily achieved by individual rules. The second phase of optimization is the optimization according to the click-through rate. As already mentioned, the CTR, the click-through rate, is decisive for the ad to be shown. Why is the CTR decisive for an impression? Because the CTR allows to draw direct conclusions about the customer's purchase probability. Accordingly, the advertisement is evaluated by the algorithm of Amazon A9. If the CTR falls below a certain threshold, the purchase probability is assessed as very low, therefore no impression takes place. In this case, an adjustment of the bid is made as soon as the scenario is recognized by the automation. Now we come to the third phase of optimization. Optimization according to the conversion rate. That means that if the ad has been displayed in the first step and the customer has clicked in the second step, it's all about the conversion rate. If the CTR just mentioned has exceeded the threshold, Amazon assumes a positive customer experience. This naturally increases the probability of a purchase. If this scenario is recognized, a bid adjustment takes place. The fourth phase of the optimization is the optimization according to the ACoS. As soon as the customer has bought the product, an ACoS is available. In this case, the difference between the current ACoS and the target ACoS is calculated, and a dynamic adjustment based on this difference takes place. This means that if the difference is still very large, the bid is adjusted more strongly than if the difference between the current ACoS and the target ACoS is small. If a target has not yet generated a sale, it does not have an ACoS. In this case, a bid adjustment based on reaching the economic clicks with no sales will take place. In the last phase, the optimization is based on profitability. Here, the overall situation should be considered. All organic sales and advertising revenues. In general, advertising also has an effect on organic sales. Therefore, the consideration of the so-called total ACoS helps to include all effects of advertising. In the last step, we will come back to the question that we are often asked about the bid adjustments. The first question: are the budgets of campaigns adjusted? The answer is no. At the moment, the budgets of the campaigns are not adjusted by the automation. The second question is: are non-performing keywords deactivated or paused? And the answer here is no, this is not done. Currently, the status of a keyword is not changed by the automation. If the ACoS is above the target value, the bid of the keyword will be adjusted multiple times, up to a minimum of 2 cents. The third and last question: how are keywords treated that do not yet generate a sale? I have already talked about this very briefly before. As soon as a keyword has not generated a sale, it has no corresponding ACoS. However, the limit of statistical significance is calculated, and after this amount of clicks, a bid adjustment takes place. If this video was helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and colleagues. If you like to get notified when we make a new upload, please subscribe and turn on the notifications. If you have any further questions about this topic, please don't hesitate to contact us. If you are logged into your BidX account, use the chat on the bottom right, or simply send a mail to hello@bidx.xyz. Thank you for watching.